Hello guys, good afternoon because our time is 2 in the afternoon. Anyway, today is August 5, 2019. So I just want to get an updates for our gardens today. That's why we are here in the yard and before we can harvest our garlic. So anyway, this is our corn. I'm gonna So this is our corn. Anyway, this corn is the cobs. It's something red. We have, I think we have 4 or 5 different kind of corn, but this area in here I planted together what's called peanuts, and our yard it looks like a lot of weeds, but anyway it's not it's not only this kind here guys. If you see this, it looks like the leaves is how similar on the in the peanuts, but it's not, because this is the peanuts in here and this is here is called white clover. So white clover is good to for the soil. It will produce by nitrogen, so it will be helpful also to choke by the grass. We're going here guys, and this is our I thought it's a zucchini. So I don't know exactly in the Philippines if this is familiar. Zucchini, I don't heard that there is usually they called a squash. But yeah, this is our zucchini. I don't know when I planted this, but I think it's just around June also. So yeah, that looks our zucchini, or long. I think it's zucchini or a squash. I think it's a kind of squash. Looks like that. And there is a lot of flowers. I don't know, it's hopefully all of the flowers can produce a fruit, what you call that. So hopefully all the flower the flowers is not damaged for the bugs, because there is a couple of bugs in here. So this is like I don't know exactly if that's a zucchini or a squash, but I think it's kind of a squash that called long neck squash. Okay. So in this area, I mean, it's not only so, because half of this area is on that's just have only a peanuts, but I planted also rice. This is our rice, and there is also a piece in here. This is not a field piece. This is I forget exactly. I think it's early piece. So yeah, that's our piece in here. So it's not a lot of, there is some of the flowers, but look at the face is called, I think this is the called early phase. So yeah, it's like that. And our rice, it looks like that. I don't know exactly if that's a work good. That's an upland. So that's our area in there. So yeah, there the corn is work good. And then we're going down here, so we have our pathway in here. So but anyway, I use a cardboard for our pathway, so it's not a grass area. And we're going here guys. This is, it's so very poor weight, because I don't plan, and then I don't have time to put compost in this area, so we don't count in this. But hopefully I can harvest some of that for just for seeds for the next year. So and then we have our amaranth in here. Our amaranth is not really good, so it's a lot of weeds in her. And also we planted, or we're throwing her a clover, so that's called white clover. So her guys, we're going here, we're walking down this area. I'm gonna show first our pumpkin. So our pumpkin, it's a lot of flowers. Okay, so this is our pumpkins in here. So I don't know exactly when I planted, but I think it's just around June, but I started the seeds, I think it's the end of April. So yeah, this is our pumpkin. We're trying to get in there. Already have, I counted, there is a little big fruit or our pumpkins, just a 5, and it's just like 10 small. This is like the one big, but there is more bigger of that. I'm gonna show one of the bigger pumpkin. So it's here, just hiding. Yeah, that's the one bigger pumpkin in there. So pumpkin, oh my gosh. So the pumpkin, guys, you can use the what's called the meat. Maybe you can bake or you can feed to the chicken, but the seeds, of course, you can use for roasted. I'm just right, roasted seeds, you know, just for eating. Yeah. So, and there's still have more in there, a little bigger one, but there is a lot of smaller, because it's almost 10, I think, the small, but the big is like 5. Okay, so that's our pumpkin area, and now we're going here. I was planted her uh, more cucumber because uh, our area for the, you know, just like the other fence, is they don't have enough space for the cucumber, so that's why I planted in this area. So yeah, we have a couple of cucumbers in her, I think just 4 or 6, I'm not sure. Yeah, just like that. And this kind of corns in her, I don't know, it's, you know, it's a kind of short corn, but there is a lot of ears, and I think in every plants there is like 2 or 3 ears, you know. That's too much for them, so it's too much. Yeah. And then down there is another corn. I think this is a yellow corn, guys, but there is a kind, I think it is, this area in here is 3 or 4 kinds of, you know, the variety of the yellow corn. So the first area I just show. Okay, we'll back to the area. I'm not sure, you know, in that area in there, that's called that's a white corn. Okay, so we're going down in here. That's our, this is our yellow corn area in here. So but anyway, there is 3 or 4 varieties of corn. So yeah, so before we can go to our uh cantaloupe, I'm gonna show our other corns area. So this is area in here is still it's a kind of corns. uh this is a white corn, so it's the same for the first area that I show, but this in here, like a half of this is a sorghum. So I don't know exactly if in the Philippines if we have a sorghum, but as I know we don't have a sorghums in there. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, I just want to give an update later about the sorghum, how it looks like, especially their seeds, or you know, because right now it looks like that it's all is a leaves. So we're going here, we have our oats. So oats, we can make that for oatmeal. Soon we're gonna harvest that. I put some of the corn, but the corn is not work good, but the oats, it just looks like this. So sooner we can harvest our oats, I think around September. I planted together her with the mung beans, but I think I don't know exactly the mung beans is work good, but I saw some, you know, there is a couple of flowers in her. We will see later. But this area in here is an oats. So just look like that. Okay. And then now we're going back to the cantaloupe area, but before that I'm gonna show for our area for chickens. This is our chickens in here. I put water, and we have how many chickens we have in here, I think 7, and I'm gonna show for the other chickens area later. So these chickens are in her, I just mix the first batch and second batch, because the first batch, guys, I think we have a 5, but or yeah, I think 5 or 4, I know 4, I think. Yeah, we have a 4, but we lose the one that's color black because of the, you know, there is a wild animal. But the back of our chickens is, there is a purple color. I sprayed a blue coat, so just because they're called what you call that, molting. Yes, yeah, that's what happened. And before we're going to our other chickens area later, but right now I'm going down here. I'm gonna show for our other squash. Okay, our squash in here, I don't know what happened, but I think it needs to water later, so it's so dry. Yeah, that's our squash, guys. I have planned to cook later a squash, and we can put you know, just some together with meat. And this is our cantaloupe area. So I'm gonna show our cantaloupe. It looks like this. Our cantaloupe is still small, huh? But yeah, there is a fruits. Yeah, this is a cantaloupe, guys. Look at that. Where is that? Yeah, that's a cantaloupe. 1 and 2. We're trying to find other one. I think there's hiding. Yeah, there is a small hiding in there, but so small. And then down in this area, because we have like 4 or 5 cantaloupe in here. I mean the plant. So yeah, I don't know. I cannot see some other fruit of the cantaloupe, but we have also a squash in her together with the cantaloupe. I cannot see some, you know, cantaloupes in her, but we will sell later, guys. Okay, this is our cantaloupe. No, I mean a squash also. And this kind of her is a cantaloupe. I saw something about in here. So yeah, and we're walking down in here. We have our field peas, but they don't have a flower yet. That's our, we have our field peas that looks like that. We can use that for feeding a chickens, especially for the chickens, like a broiler chickens, for meat chickens, guys. Okay, this corn in here, I think this is a Philippine corn. Yeah, the yellow corn from the Philippines. So we're proud to have a yellow corn for the Philippines. Okay, so I'm gonna show our corn from the Philippines. It's not really green, so that's why I need to clean the wood chips from the chicken pox, so we can dump in here, so they will work, you know, so they can produce by, you know, because this corn in here is needs to what's called like a backup nutrients. So this is our corn from the Philippines in this area. And then I planted her also, there is a piece, other piece in here. And then yeah, this area, guys, is a corn from the Philippines. So it's a yellow corn. It's good for the chickens, just for the animals. We can eat that also, especially to boil, you know, for in the cab. It's so good. So I just find also we have a couple of what you call watermelon. I'm gonna show our watermelon. Yeah, our watermelon, I don't know exactly if that's work good in here, because I heard watermelon is not work good, but it's surprise. I saw something in here, guys. There is a lot of flowers. Oh, look at our squash, our cantaloupe flowers. I think, I don't know where is our, yeah, there is some of watermelon, but our watermelon is not really good. Okay, so let's go to down the area. Those area in there, that's sunflower area, guys. So that sunflower area, I throwing some you know, seeds, wildflower seeds. So hopefully for the next year they're blooming in there. But anyway, that's our sunflower. If you see in the top of our sunflower, there started stems up. So yeah, there is a, you know, just, I think sonar, it has a what's called flower. And there is a kind of flower. I don't know how this kind of flower comes in here, because I was planted in the circle area. So I found something in there. There is a yellow flower. I like that. So I don't know exactly. So very a lot of weeds in here. So yeah, there, I need to clean in this area. But I always clean and clean and clean. I have enough time. So yeah, this is our sunflower in here, and we have other squash in here. So I'm gonna show for our squash. I harvest this, you know, I harvest some of the squash in this area. So this is the first squash that we have in this area in here, guys. And that kind of berries in there, I don't know what's that kind of berries. If you remember my previous video when I was digging in here because I wanted to plant a sunflower, yeah, this is the result for now. So let's go to the other area. And now, guys, we are here our potato. This is our regular potato in here, and this is something yellow, you know, just a yellow potato is good for, it's just good for the mashed potato or french fries. So yes, This is our regular potato. So I just only shoot quickly in here, and we're walking down in this area. So this is our regular potato. All of these gardens, guys, is an organic garden. So yeah, this is how looks like our circle now. It's a lot of weeds. Oh my god. But I forget to show our chickens. I have one chickens for fighting. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Okay, we have our one chickens in her. This is one of the boy chicken, you know. But I put in her because anyway, I just separate this for the girls. Yeah, she didn't have a girls for now. Maybe later, in the winter time. So there's a water in there. Yeah. But anyway, he's a good boy. So let's go to our sweet potato, guys. This is our sweet potato area, and this is kind of yellow and uh, orange sweet potato in her. So that's how it looks like now. So here we have a beets. Beets is a good for heart, blood, you know, and also for the blood, especially for the blood. If it's for blood, it's help to you know, just it's helping to uh, make your blood pressure low or just down, you know. So that's a bit. And we have our one tomatoes in there because we don't have enough area inside our other fence. So this kind of potatoes in here are sweet potatoes. This is a purple potatoes, so I really like that for french fries. So yeah, and we have our clients in here. This kind of peppers in here is a long kind. So long kind is a good also for the health. So we're going to inside other things.